gonna be good. Raw, unfiltered, unedited.
Just us. Welcome to the Tissue Box Podcast. I'm your host, Pam Jordan. Welcome to today's special episode of the Tissue Box Podcast. We're doing a girlfriend's check-in today. It's going to be so much fun. I have Whitney Victoria, I have CeCe, the content creator, and I have Miss Monee. And we're going to be here today, and we're just going to go through like a smorgasbord of topics that women deal with, and we're going to give our personal opinions on these topics. So be sure to tune in and dive in and get excited, because we're excited. It's Girlfriends Check-In. So girls, you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's get started. So Whitney, you're in charge.
Oh, okay.
First of all.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with you today, and we're gonna get you to pick a topic.
I'm gonna pick my first.
Yes.
First topic. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me shake it up real good. Okay. This gonna be good. Raw, unfiltered, unedited.
Just us.
Just us. Okay, like I said, this our conversation, the world just in it.
Oh,
okay.
Uh-oh.
She said that.
Right.
All right. It says.
Oh goodness.
Right. It says, "How is God whooping your butt in this season?"
Whoa.
You just had to take it there. I mean, straight out the gate.
Wow.
Who wanna go first?
How is God whooping your butt in this season?
That is so like God.
Ooh.
That is so
Isn't that like him? Because he
like,
will do
go
it.
ahead, talk about it.
First of all, well, for one, I'm missing like 4 nails, so that's for one. I'm missing 4 nails. I gotta get my nails done. Oh, child.
Take your
This
time.
season is kind of like you really gotta be slow to speak.
Yeah.
Slow to anger. And listen.
Yes.
It is so hard because my flesh be wanting to.
I know. Buck up. No, if you buck.
That's where I am. Like, and it's just you be like, but Lord, but they. And they doing this, and now I got the
because why I
gotta be civilized,
Right.
and act accordingly. Why I can't act though?
Yeah.
Why I can't? My flesh, and God is really working on my flesh. Cause normally you'd be like, if you see something, say something.
Yeah.
Now I would just kind of be like,
Watch it. Okay,
you want to go jail? Do you want to go jail, Whitney?
You want to go to jail?
Well, you know what? We have to talk about that.
Well, you know,
Okay.
that is just confirmation that he's working on you.
Yeah. Okay.
And you need to be glad about that.
Yeah.
I know.
Because you could be like, man, forget that. Don't care.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's working on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, Monee.
Oh, Lord.
Boom.
How y'all real wet in this season?
Whew. I like you a drink. Hold on.
And Starbucks, we ain't have no cover up, so don't think this is a sponsor. It ain't.
Not your week.
It ain't.
But you can sponsor us though.
But you can. Okay.
That
I gotta turn it. Just put your hand over this. That'll be alright. But I feel like in this season, like you said, God is calling you to die to your flesh, but He's causing me to grieve the girl I used to be.
Oh,
And that's
wow.
hard. So in this season of pruning and grieving what I used to be, it's like, I don't want to leave her. Like, God, she used to have fun. She used to have fun. You know what I'm saying? But He's like, but what's on the table is far greater than what she used to be.
Yeah.
So He whooping my butt because it's like, girl, you got to die. She got to die because I'm calling you some more. But it's like in that in-between stage, like, the people, they just doing what they want to do. They having fun. She used to have fun. She didn't care about anything but what about this washing machine that she used to be in, this cycle? Like, I'm not allowing you
Oh my God.
That's deep.
to do that. You know? So, like,
Them cycles had you in choke.
What?
That's
That's spin cycle.
like for real.
That spin cycle is no joke.
It is no joke.
Okay.
But at some point, he like, wake up. Like, either you want to spin or you want to be the sock that you can't, the sock that got out to spin. Because we be losing socks.
Okay.
And every time.
Yeah, we do.
Like, now I know that was in there when I was. I know I did.
So yeah, like
wow.
it's deep. It's heavy.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. It's real heavy.
That's a good
CeCe,
one.
what's up?
Okay, so for me, it's like, guys, like, you gonna trust me for real or not?
Ooh.
Because you can say, we quick, I trust God.
Yeah.
I got faith, but then when they get down to it, it's like, do you really?
Right.
Are you singing the praise and worship songs?
Yeah,
Are they
I
really in your
trust
heart?
Right.
Lord, it's not. Oh, but you don't trust me for real because you over here trying to make it happen for yourself.
Wow.
And you realize that you need me for real. Because before I was always the one to be like, oh, I'm gonna make it happen. If I got something I want to do, it's gonna get done.
Yeah, for sure.
Now it's like, okay, do it. But it ain't like you want it to be because I need to do this.
Yeah.
But you don't need to get the glory for this. This ain't this. I need to get the glory.
That's
So
good.
have a seat. Have a seat and pray a little bit more. Get yourself together.
Yeah.
Because this ain't about you, sis.
That's
right.
Your life is not your own.
Yeah, this ain't about you. So trust me for real. Stop lying, talking about you trust me for real.
Yeah.
Learn how to trust me for real.
Our life is not our own. That's so. I used to sing that song and just be singing it.
Okay.
My life is not my own.
To you
I belong. And you start thinking like,
but do you really? Because you don't. You don't.
I ain't mean none of that.
So you want to be cute and work
I ain't mean. That's it.
Lying.
That is so true.
Wow.
That is so true. Just like, oh Lord, I'll die to my flesh right now.
Right now, lying.
And go
Straight line, right after church. Right after church.
It's a song cut off.
Right.
You know, like,
Right.
If you see me in the club, wanna say what's up. Right after church. God sitting there like, this girl right here. Now she about to go back in that same cycle.
You done forgot everything you just laid down at church today.
And then call on me when she needs it.
Right. Right.
God, it's me again. If you please do it this time, I ain't gonna talk to Jerome Tyrone no more. Child. God be like, that girl be lying. She got a lying spirit.
Wow.
P.
Yeah.
How is God whooping your behind?
God is whooping my butt in this season. I don't understand it, but I understand that it's not for me to understand.
For sure.
It's for me to trust him. Because, and he's telling me, you're going to have to wait and be patient, And like CeCe said, do you really trust me? Do you really have faith in me? Do you really believe that I'm going to see you through this?
For sure.
Right? That I'm going to see you through this situation? Or is it just lip service? We got to start trusting in God and start trusting in God for real.
It's easier said than done.
It is a struggle, and that's how he's whooping my butt.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I know what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm being obedient, right? But at the same time, when challenges comes, you can't help but say, Lord, why me? And we got to change that narrative. We got to stop saying, Lord, why me? And say, Lord, why not me?
I'm working on it. I ain't gonna.
I'm telling you, that's why it's kicking my butt. Because at the same time, you want to believe, and you know who God is, and you trust His will for your life. But at the same time, that's what I'm saying. But at the same time, we're like, Lord, do you really know what you're doing? and that's honest. That's a legit, honest question, because you see your life going one way, and you're praying for it to go the other way, and there's the struggle. And then you start asking yourself, is it really worth it? So God is saying, you got to trust me. Yeah. And so that's how he's kicking my butt this season. What I'm going through, oh yes.
That's good.
And we all going through something.
Yeah, everybody got something.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. What do you do when you're doing the right thing, praying, living right, and etc., and you keep losing peace? People. And you keep losing people. Or, people around you keep doing not the right thing, and they keep winning. They seem to prosper. What do you do? Whoa. That's loaded. I don't know. You just have to keep praying and believing that God is going to work it out in your favor. Your struggles, the struggles that you're going through, what you're dealing with, it's all going to work out for your good in the end if you trust and believe. And I know that's hard to do because we all deal with situations where this ain't right, Lord. This ain't right. And why this person over here ain't doing the right thing and they keep being blessed. They keep being prosperous.
Exactly.
And I'm doing the right thing and I'm getting
right.
pissed on. For lack of a better word.
It's hard. It's hard.
It is.
You can sit there. I'm gonna keep praying, God, but sometimes that side of me, I'm about to be for the streets.
Well, okay, but
they out here winning. Not trying to do right. I'm about to be out for the streets. That's my mindset. Right. All right, girl, you ain't going nowhere. Get yourself together. But have that moment. To be honest. Have that moment.
And I feel like in my season, when that's happening to me, and it is happening to me, you just got to buckle down harder, and be around like-minded people.
For sure. Yeah.
Right. Get your circle right. Get around people who are God-fearing people who can give you motivation and support to get you through whatever it is that you're going through. But it's a mental thing.
And community is very, very important.
Yeah.
Community is
like this right here.
Yeah. Community is important.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, because you be like
CeCe saying, what they hiring at the peak. You be like, come on now. But I just feel like I hear him saying you got to be blinded. I think we talked about this before about the horses. When they got the horses, they got the things over the horses' eyes. Like we see what's going over with Sheba over here, and we see Jerome over here, but your pot of gold is different. So I need you, and the fact that we are still looking shows that we aren't trusting. So he's like, I need you
to focus.
So, because I've been asking that question too, like I ain't doing no more because you ain't
right.
They over there and I'm over here,
right?
In the fetal position, but they but we don't know they in that cycle too. We don't know where in that washing machine they are at, and at the end of this prosperous season, they're gonna be in the fetal position while we at the pot of gold.
That's the way to look at it.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good, Mom.
I mean, because this cycle we've been fighting. I feel like me and God been boxing. Like he teaching me how to box. But it's been hard. It's been hard.
Yeah.
So,
my God, I'm tired of being your tough soldier.
Okay.
Joe.
Wait. Oh,
that's right.
No. So I was in Target a while ago. I think I told y'all this. I was in Target a while ago, and I just so happened to see my friend Jessica. She live in Columbia, and she was in Target, and we were just talking, catching up, blah 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 blah. And I was like, bro, I feel like I'm just in a Job season. Like I said, I am not Job. Like and my friend looked at me. She looked at me and she was like, "What if God called you in it? What if this is your Job season?"
Ooh.
And I heard what she said, and I was convicted a little bit. But then it was just like, God, but why?
Right.
Yeah. It just seemed like this. You know what I mean?
One thing after another.
You know what I'm saying? Now sometimes, you know how you have stuff going on, and sometimes you can cause it yourself.
Yeah, it's your fault.
But this ain't that kind of stuff.
Right.
You like, hold up now, Lord. What did you do?
I ain't did
Lord, I ain't do that now. So what's going on?
Right.
Now all this stuff this ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
Yeah.
So what the problem is?
Right.
It's this, like, why Christians got to go through stuff? Why we got to go through stuff?
I
I know it says that we have to endure, but we need a preacher on here. We need some clergy, or we need somebody to break it down.
Yeah. Oh, I got one.
In there, we need to have the pastor on here. Yes. Because why? You know, and it you just have that. Oh,
I know, but look at Job's story though.
I don't want to look at Job's story.
But Job didn't do anything wrong.
That's why I don't want to look at it.
Right,
but also his servants and his kids didn't either.
I know.
Come on now. So it be, you be like, come on now, God.
I know.
Come on now.
But Job won in the end though.
He did.
Yeah. He did. You know what?
And so did Joseph.
I wish we could podcast with Job right now. Right. Teleport like Job. You ain't got to come down here.
What happened for real? Right. How you felt for real? How you got through?
I know.
What kind of fast you was on? Like, what kind of prayer? Give me your prayer and how you got through.
Because poor Job, everybody had given up on him. His wife told him to curse God.
She said, curse God.
Right.
Child.
Lost everything.
Everything.
And Joseph did too.
Now, see, I can relate to Joseph.
Okay. His brothers tossed him in the pit.
He had the code of righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Because what was meant for his bad, God turned it around for his good. Yeah. Sometimes it be the people closest to you that don't want to see you win. Whether it's your family, your friends, all of that.
Joseph did talk too much.
And sometimes you got to keep what God told you.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to keep it to
He talked too much.
He told you to say that.
Right.
Come on.
Because the dreams.
Because you were trying to get the dreams.
Yeah. And he was trying to.
Most of your you had that ego.
Right.
You was like, oh yeah. God,
come on.
Dreams. Let me tell you what he said. See,
that's right.
That's it.
You ain't supposed to hear that dream.
That part.
You was doing too much.
That part. And some stuff it need to be kept between you and God until the fruit is ready to bear. That's what it is. I know we have these ideas and things. Everybody can't have access to the vision because they can taint it. Yep. There is a warfare going on. Yes. So we don't. We don't need that.
That's good.
Yeah. We don't need that.
That's good. That's really good.
This is good. Come on.
Come
on. Shake it up, friend. Shake it up, friend. Shake it up, friend.
The one who read got the answer, or
That's the way we play in this game.
Can sisters have a true sisterhood and support system without the fear of betrayal and sharing too much? See, you see how God just keep listening, keep coming in our conversation. Ooh. That's good. I think that we can. It's about discernment. That's what I feel.
Yes, period.
Feel like it's about discernment. Because you have some people that you think are for you. But deep down inside, you done saw something. You saw something, you ignored it, and then that's when that betrayal comes in. But sometimes he aligns people like us, like
right.
I ain't know none of y'all when I was in school. None. I didn't know any of y'all. But in the past year, like the alignment is just, it's just what that was him. Yeah, so I do believe that.
Oh, sure. Good. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I definitely do. Now, I do feel like you said, discernment. Yeah. Because sometimes you have the ones you thought was your sis.
What? Yeah. And they done told all your secrets.
Child.
Okay.
And be like, all right.
That part.
Yeah. You want to flesh out?
That part. Get it back in. I just know now.
That part.
Right. Yeah.
You ain't. You ain't doing. Yeah. I know now, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful for good sisters for real, and that it can happen, because I think one of the things I was going to talk about was like adult friendships, and maintaining old friendships, but also being open to new friendships. Because like Mo said, this has been a year in the making, you know, and I'm grateful for the alignment. I'm grateful for real sisters for real, because everybody ain't. Yeah. So yes, the answer to the question, in my opinion, yes, you can, but you gotta have discernment. You gotta know.
I agree.
You gotta know.
Right. I agree 100%. That discernment thing, because I've always been the type. I never had a lot of friends, you know, especially girlfriends. I was, you know, kind of like, you know, standoffish to myself. I get that from my daddy. You know, to myself, and I also got to work on it. Well, do I have to work on this? But if I feel in any kind of way that it's just not in alignment, I would stop talking to you.
I don't feel like it's something you have to work on, because if you felt the way, you felt it for a reason.
Because
now check yourself to see if it's something.
I definitely done that. Like I literally just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the discernment was there. Just really going back to discernment, because everybody that's with you is not for you, and people just have to be very, very careful.
That's so scary.
It is scary.
It's so scary.
Yeah. And my thing is definitely discernment, because you are gonna get a vibe.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You will get a vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's whether or not you listen to the vibe that you're receiving. It's gonna tell you one way or the other whether this is straight up a legit a friendship that you need to kind of cultivate and embrace, or something ain't right about you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get that, and and it's about paying attention to that. But me, I truly believe that it can happen.
Yeah. But
we as sisters, we have to take ourselves out of it
for sure
sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, because we have a tendency to be selfish, and it's all about me. And it has a lot to do with listening, and that's how you cultivate lasting relationships and bonds with people. So you got to be careful with that. But if just like this is happening today, it gives me hope. It gives me hope.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like too, to also make it work, is that you got to be healed in areas, because you know sometimes you can, because we talk about vibe, we talk about discernment, but sometimes hurt place in you can cause you to feel a certain way about something, or be like, I don't know, but it's really something inside of you that you need to work on too. So you can make sure you check, because you could have people who are really there for you and really wanting to be there for you and trying. You push them off because you hurt, and you say, "Oh, it's something about them." No, it was you. You wouldn't heal all the way, and you couldn't receive what they were trying to give you. Right. So that's definitely a thing too, because sometimes it's
that's deep.
Yeah, sometimes it could be that.
That's deep.
Because I had to check myself because I was like, girl,
I had to be like that too.
Like, is this me?
Okay, because it might be me.
It might be you.
Let me check on myself.
Now they got triggered, and now I feel some way towards you. So,
Ciao.
Good stuff.
Ooh, child. This thing said, "How are you balancing business and motherhood, child?"
Ooh.
That you finna close it back up already?
Yeah, she balling it up too.
Balance.
Balance. What
is balance?
Ew. Girl.
Right. Okay, so I don't necessarily know if there's a real balance.
For sure.
I feel like it can be harmony. I feel like it can be all these things. You can make whatever work. For me, it's like I have to go between, all right, I'm going to be a good mother. I'm going to be an interactive mother, a very active, present parent. So sometimes I just have to shut it off, shut the business side off, because I don't want my child to ever say, well, mama wasn't there, or my mama was working too much, or my mama was too busy to pay me any attention. I don't want my child to ever say that. So for me, sometimes it's kind of hard to balance it, because like I'm always on go mode with my business. Like I'm up to 12, 1 o'clock, working. But sometimes that's because I couldn't work for these 3 hours that my child was with me, because I want to give him my undivided attention.
For sure.
So sometimes for me, it's hard to balance. It's like it comes with sacrifice. Like, okay, you're just not going to get that much sleep tonight because you're going to give him some attention. Like he's been home this week because school was closed, and it's like, okay, well, I know I'm gonna be up every night because I'm gonna give him. We gonna go play. We gonna go do whatever. But sometimes it's also like, all right, but give mommy about an hour. I need to do a little bit of work, so I need you to go play. I need you to do some work too. Here's your papers, your coloring, whatever you need. I need you to, he understands. He's like, okay, mommy, or whatever. So it's a day-to-day thing. It's a day-to-day thing. It ain't gonna always be perfect for me, and I don't feel like there's a right way to do something every single day. It's day to day, so it looks different. My balance, motherhood and business, looks different every single day.
I agree. Listen, we doing life for the first time.
Yeah,
we mamas for the first time. I saw I thought I was watching Netflix. I watched what's the movie? The Eddie Murphy movie, Axel Foley or whatever.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah. So his daughter said something. He said something to her. He was just like, "Listen, I've only been a dad the amount of time that you've been alive, that you've been a daughter. Mm-hmm. So basically, like, give me some grace."
Right.
And I just was like, always on go. I gotta do this to my son, and I'm like, literally depleting myself, making sure house good, spouse good, child good, like everybody else good, and I'm like literally pouring from an empty cup and like literally driving myself into crazy. I don't want to say crazy, like to a depression or barely making it. Every day is not gonna be the best day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like once you have structure and that it definitely can work. Like you said, I feel like there is no such thing as balance. I know you want to say, well, we can harmonize it. If this doesn't fit, because I used to say that. I was like, we can harmonize it. What doesn't work here, it'll play in right here.
It's no.
Wow. Well, my boys are grown, so I don't have that struggle with business and motherhood right now because they're self-sufficient, doing their own thing. But when they were younger, I missed out on a lot because me being a single parent, I had multiple jobs. Yeah. And so I couldn't be there to take them to baseball practice or sometimes watch the game. I missed a lot when they were growing up. Do I feel bad about that? Yeah, I do. But that's me internalizing that. Now, my sons don't make me feel that way at all. They love their mama. So I'm very appreciative of that. But like CeCe said, I don't know if there is a balance because what I was going through when I was going through it was survival. Making sure my boys were fed, making sure that they were healthy.
And that they could actually go play those games.
Exactly. I had to work multiple jobs in order to make that happen. So I don't know if there is a balance.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I think balance is from the devil.
No, she did.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
That it'll have you thinking like you got to be this picture perfect, whatever.
That's true.
So I really think it's just from the devil. Like for real, it's a go with the flow.
I think it's more so. I think it's more so like what society puts on us. It should be like this. You should do this and that. We don't know what these people be living in their house. They could be girl and be.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So you just never ever.
No, you don't. But I know, like, when I started my business, one of the things I wanted was the time, the freedom to be with my kids. Because I know what my mom sacrificed, but I also know what she missed. But I don't blame her for it. But I do want to be a part of certain things in my kids' life. So I had to, decide what I want to do. If I want to be an employee, I want to be a business owner. But now I get to have the freedom to do that. Right. But balance, it's just a go with the flow.
Yeah.
From the devil.
Go with the flow. Yeah. Go with the flow. I'm here for that. I like that. Because we parents for the first. Y'all know, I heard something. We really all just doing life for the first time.
Yeah.
It's our first time here.
And life be life and good.
Life be life.
Thank you for joining us. Be sure to subscribe, leave rating, and a review. And let's stay connected. Visit thetissuebox.com to join our mailing list. Until next time.